8,917,000 cooked food packs to vulnerable and underprivileged persons within Accra and Kumasi during the lockdown period. In addition, in partnership with faith-based organizations, government also distributed dry food packages to about 470,000 families during the period of the partial lockdown in Greater Accra and Greater Kumasi.
Away from that, let's now do some issues on electricity here in Ghana, as more than 30 communities in the Greater Accra and Central regions will from this morning experience 12 hours of power outages. Some will have no power from 6 a.m. till 6 p.m., while others will be without power from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. The ECG has explained that the regulated outages are to enable it to connect its newly constructed supply point to the Ghana Grid Company Limited grid-code transmission line. The timetable, which has kick-started, is expected to end on Monday, May 17, 2021. The areas affected have been divided into 4 groups. Areas in Group A include Odoko, Awoshi, Abekala Pass, Sotum, Ablekuma Newtown, Opekuma, Lamte Mills, and others. Group B includes Malam, Bawi, Botiano, Red Top, Lower McCarthy, Bubuashi, Abosukain, Mataheko, Dansuman, and others. Areas in Group C include Sakaman, McCarthy Hill, Titiku, Malcolm Plus Industrial Area, Amasaman, Pokuase, Banana Inn, and others. Group D also has Odoko, Mamprobi, Taifa, Ofanko, Kokrobiti, CMB Flats, among others. The ECG is optimistic that planned schedule will minimize the impact on the affected areas. And so some Ghanaians have expressed disappointment in the government for the load shedding timetable which commences today. According to them, the Nana Addo-led government have failed to fulfill their promise of making Dumsor a thing of the past.
When the NPP came, they started very well. And they told us that we will not experience Dumsor at all. But you can see that the 5th year of the NPP, the president, Nana Akufo-Addo, now there is a list that is being scheduled that some people will experience Dumsor. Yeah. And initially they even said it's not Dumsor. Yeah. That they were conducting or doing some changes, some maintenance operation. And it's not Dumsor at all. But the truth must be told. If it's not Dumsor, what are we talking about? When you don't have light for hours, for days, what do you call that? It's Dumsor. And this one now is like it's being licensed, it's scheduled that some area will not experience power in a given period of time.
I saw the communique about the Dumsor and then the shifts, the schedules. So today my place, there's light out. Light of affects us. My phone is not on charge. Probably if I have something to do, I can't do it again. But let's hope it's maintenance work. Because they've given a 1 week. They're giving 1 week to sort everything out. So maybe after the 1 week, if we don't see any change, then we'll hold the government accountable.
I think we are all aware of the Dumsor. We saw the timetable come out last week. And I think we were not happy about it. I think it has been a long-standing issue that should have been solved a long time ago. But it's still persisting. And I think that's not the best. And I think the politicians and the state institutions should try and do something about it because it's not the best at all. I think government past have given us excuses every time and every day, excuses upon excuses upon excuses. So for me personally, I don't believe it's because of maintenance work. I think there is a problem, there is something they are not telling us, and I think they should be transparent and tell us something better.
Now, blah, me say me TV. You say me TV, I say. Friday, I'm looking repair 4.5 million years time. Look at you. You say, do some guys make a sabibly. Then, yeah, they are by my mom's cousin from Goto, go to me TV car. In the end, I ban no baby be I for one. On your mind, I do something there. You ain't me.
And so we have been speaking to some Ghanaians on the response by Ken Ofori-Atta, Minister of Finance, on calls for government to fix the country. And according to them, they are tired of government's promises. According to these Ghanaians we spoke to, they are calling on government to resolve the many issues that has been raised by the youth and stop giving more assurances.
These politicians have taken us, I don't know, but they've lied to us for a long time. I think they come and just do PR gimmicks to us. They come and tell us anything they want to tell us. Because there are some basic things as a country that we should have, like water, electricity, education. Right now, in this 21st century, you go to some places, you see children sitting under trees, children sitting on the floor learning. These are basic things we should be having as a country, but we are not having. So I think they should stop this PR gimmicks and get to work straight away.
I know that, you see, these politicians, you know, we can't trust them, you understand, because when Party A is in power, they talk different. When they become like in the power to opposition, then they start, you know, you understand? Because we live in this country, we haven't seen so many things happening. But when it happens, nobody goes about it. How many stories we hear? This and that, this and that. You can't hear nothing. You see, all for this politician is they just want to, you know, feel their family free and all those things. You understand? These our leaders, they go overseas every time. As I'm talking to you now, right now, you go to airport, you see that one of the ministers or somebody is flying. They know what is there, but they can't apply it here. You see, so we have a long way to go. 64 years of independence. Look at we, bro. It's very bad. You see, everything is going down, down, down. You just imagine, when 4 years come right now, you see, oh, this, let me hear you say, let me hear this and that. You see, then we too, we don't, excuse me to say, we have to steady these people and deal with them slowly and change our mentality. That they will not use that for granted, you understand? It's not good.
You should listen to the needs of the people and then act up on it. So the rate of unemployment is so high, so we should look at it and then find possible ways to get...
Let's now speak to two of the conveners of the Fix the Country hashtag campaign, Anthony Moke and comedian Waris, who are joining us both on Zoom. For more conversation, what exactly the make of response given by the Finance Minister. So let me start with you, Anthony. What do you make of response given by the Finance Minister, Ken Ofori-Atta? Anthony, if can you hear me, I'm asking what you make of the response given by the Finance Minister, Ken Ofori-Atta, in yesterday's briefing. Worries. And so we have been joined by two of conveners who have been charging a number of youth on social media, including Waris the comedian and also Anthony Moke, who have been chanting the hashtag Fix the Country Now. They are currently with us on Zoom, but my police is trying to fix their sound so we can actually have a good conversation. Let me go back on the line and see if Waris and Moke are now able to hear me clearly and give me feedback. Anthony, if you can hear me, I'm asking, what do you make of the response given by the Finance Minister yesterday in his press briefing?
Yeah, the Finance Minister briefing is not something new to us, the youth. These are statements we have been hearing in this country. It is similar to the budget that was read in the Parliament. It's nothing new to us. So what you want now is action. You want the government to walk the talk, convincing us. See, whenever any government comes to power, you have a finance minister or an economics expert whom he has trained to convince Ghanaians by giving figures and justifying their point, as if they are performing. But what is the reality? Nothing shows that the government is performing. So what you want to tell the finance minister is this. He has come out to, convince the youth to stay calm. But that is not enough. And this is not what you are willing to listen anymore. This statement or press briefing is nothing new to us. What you want to do is that now the attention has been drawn that you want them to fix the country for us. Now that he has come out with press briefing, we are saying that we are watching him and monitoring his movement about how government or authorities in government will handle the country. If what we were calling for it to be fixed still persists of another demonstration. So the finance minister briefing, because when you look at it in front of very graphic, he said we are fixing. He didn't tell us that he has fixed it already.